You are not allowed to bring in your family to the UK anymore. So you need to change your employer. Maybe you look for a job in another sector that is not. Hi my lovelies, welcome back to another interesting episode of Moments with Nikki. I still remain your favorite girl, Nikki. On today's episode, we're talking about the major changes, the 5 major changes that have affected the UK visa. Yes, the study and the work family visa. Number one changes is social care worker will not be allowed to bring in their dependents, which applies to your partner and your children on your visa. So if you're a social care worker, if you work in the healthcare department and you want to bring in your family, you cannot, starting from March. That is the new rules. You are not allowed to bring in your family to the UK anymore. So you need to change your employer. Maybe you look for a job in another sector that is not in healthcare. Yes, if you can do that, then you will be allowed to bring in your family. And then the second major change is the minimum salary to be sponsored for a skilled work visa will increase, with the baseline minimum ranging from £26,000 to £38,000. But this does not apply to the healthcare sector. It doesn't apply to the healthcare sector, which includes the social care and education sector. It does not apply to it. So have you guys seen there's going to be a major changes and major challenges for people thinking of bringing their family? So the third major changes that has affected the UK visa is changes to the shortage occupational list, which is meant to give an employer an opportunity, a license to sponsor visa is going to reduce, which means not an employer will have the license to sponsor people. This is going to be so difficult for us in the UK. Why are they doing this? So now let's talk about the fourth changes that is about to happen. Guys, the minimum income which normally require you to sponsor someone or to bring in your family is going to increase. We rise from £18,900 to £29,000 and ultimately round up to £8,700, which means the minimum amount to be able to bring in your family is going to be £38,700. So now let's talk about this amount. Which employer will be willing to give you that money? Which employer will be willing to pay their employee £38,700? Can we talk about that money right now? Because we as a graduate, we're still struggling to get a job in the UK. We're still struggling to get a job in the UK. And now this rule is saying they need to pay us £38,700. Which employer is going to give us that money? So the fifth one is the government is thinking of making a changes to the graduate visa, which means the 2 years graduate visa, the postgraduate visa, whereby once you complete your study as a master or undergraduate, you can apply for a post-work visa. It gives you 2 years to stay in the UK. The government is thinking of scrapping it, which means we will not be able to apply for it anymore. There's going to be a major changes. So these are the top 5 changes that is going to happen, and the government has already implemented it. And about the healthcare sector, now it has already come to effect. A lot of people have not been able to bring their family, and it's a very, very big struggle. So now let's talk. What are your thoughts about this? Do you think this is going to help the UK government control the amount of people that are coming into the UK? I get the point. I get what they're trying to do. These people are brilliant. I love them. I get their point. But on the other hand, you cannot separate people from their family. This is going to be a very big struggle. This is going to be a very, very sad thing. So I want us to make a conversation out of this. What are your thoughts? What do you think? Do you think this is going to be a positive impact in the UK, or it's going to chase people away? What are your thoughts? Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If this is your first time, I beg you, please subscribe. Click on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next episode of Moments with Nikki. Stay safe, yo. Bye.